Hiya folks, my name is Anne and my subscribers call me Annie, and in tonight's episode I am going to attempt and try to answer the big question, what is iRacing? Now over the weekend one of my mates, Mark, called me and said, Annie, what are you doing? What is iRacing? And then I noticed on some of the social media forums that I'm in, there are a few guys out there asking the same question. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do an episode on this and I'm going to give my version and my interpretation of what I think iRacing is. So iRacing is a racing simulation. You are virtually and actually racing against other human beings. You're not racing against artificial intelligence or computer. It's not just another arcade game. It is racing simulation, which is absolutely insane. It's so realistic, and the lengths these guys go through to make that experience realistic for you is unbelievable. I'll tell you a little bit about that later during the episode. They simulate real cars, real tracks, and they even honor the code of conduct, rules and regulations of real racing as well. So they take it absolutely serious. It's absolutely fantastic. You've got over 80 cars and over 80 tracks that you can choose from, and the cars vary from NASCAR cars through to GT, through to open wheel cars. So you've got a huge variety of cars that you can choose from to make your experience just that more realistic, and it suits. There's a car for every person's choice and every person's driving ability, so it's absolutely fantastic. But coming back again to what iRacing is, it's simulated racing. And then I asked myself the question, well, what is simulation? And then I had to go and read up about that as well. And it's fascinating. I mean, I'm not a techie person. I don't know all of these techie stuff, but I thought what I read was absolutely brilliant. And it's true simulation of physics. I mean, the guys at iRacing actually take real life tires, they cut them up and they send them to a lab to get analyzed, and then they take all of that information and they incorporate it into iRacing to make it just that more realistic. I think that's insane. It's absolutely brilliant. What they also do is they laser scan all of the tracks and all of the cars to again give you that realistic feeling of what you're doing. So everything, the development of iRacing is absolutely tremendous. I mean, every bump, every hole in the surface, everything is laser scanned and it's incorporated into iRacing. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. But I think for me personally, what it also brings, the reality of iRacing, is absolutely all of the emotions, from tears to laughter. But I think what catches me the most is the adrenaline rush and the nerves. Never ever in my life with anything that I've done on a PC or anything have I experienced such emotions. I mean, before every race I'm a nervous wreck. I'm sweating, and you can see on previous videos my eyes are bloodshot red because I'm concentrating so much on the screen. I just don't want to go off the track. So any tips on that, please guys? What do I do for the red eyes? And again, like I say, the anger and the competitiveness, and after each race the adrenaline. I mean, and that is something I only experience that type of adrenaline when I go out on my motorbike. So this is absolutely amazing for me. One thing I am struggling with though is, how do I calm myself down after that adrenaline rush? I can't get back to sleep. So any tips, please comment. How do I calm myself down? So yeah, that's my version of what iRacing is. Please comment below on your version and what you perceive it to be. Everybody's different, everybody's opinion is different, and I would like to hear your opinion. So please comment below so that I can see what you think. If I've left anything out, tell me. Just a little bit of what we're planning in the next couple of weeks. We are going to shoot an episode on our setup, on what we are starting with, and I'll maybe get old Larry, my crew chief, to come and talk a little bit about all the techie stuff that I don't know anything about, like graphic cards and the seat setup, etc., because I just don't know. So keep an eye out for that episode so that you can see what we started up with, and hopefully over the years as we go we'll improve and get maybe better equipment or smarter equipment or whatever it may be. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at snailracing005. Thank you for watching. Happy racing!